What's good, y'all, man? It's your boy OG Waves TMC. And we finally made it to the playoffs, man. It's the postseason, man. Told y'all I was gonna get here real quick. Told y'all I was gonna drop the video for y'all once I get to the postseason. Here it is. Y'all see the play-in. These are the teams that's in the play-in right now. So you got the defending champs, the Nuggets, going against Luka. You got Milwaukee Bucks going against Detroit Pistons. And you got the New York Knicks going against the Miami Heat. And you got the Lakers going against Ja Morant. So this play-in about to be real. Woo. I don't know if I can't. I don't think I'm able to play this. I have to sim to the next round, which is my round. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and sim. Let's see who wins. So this is it right here. This is it right here. Y'all see it? Number one seed versus the AC. So we playing Ja Morant. And out of this thing, we playing either the 4 or the 5. Hopefully I could play the Lakers, man. Just to end off, just to get to the finals and play the Lakers, man. That's what I want. I want to play LeBron. Really want to play LeBron. But you guys tell me in the comments, yo, what do you think about, this first round bracket? Do you like what y'all see as a first round bracket? Y'all let me know down in the description, comment section. But I can't, like I said, I can't be too long because I'm doing this video and then I have to go off to work. I'm not a full-time streamer yet. Hopefully one day I'll be able to be a full-time YouTuber. So I do have, a job. So just go ahead and put that out there. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get started. We're gonna play these boys. Let's go. Showtime in San Antonio.
Lock in.
Spurs is back in the playoffs, baby. Let's hear what he
now, when
you
say. Talk about MP passing David Robinson, this is a guy who was larger than life, literally. The man looked like a statue. He had every physical gift you could ever want in a center in any era. Strength, speed, stamina, you name it. He may not have reached the heights that many people predicted, but he had an incredible career, and he didn't waste any time doing it, winning Rookie of the Year against guys like Tim Hardaway, Glenn Rice, Shawn Kemp. He then went on to make 10 All-Star teams, 10 All-NBA teams, 8 All-Defensive teams, and he even took home a scoring title thanks to a 71-point outburst on the last game of the '94 season. Are you kidding me? That's in addition to winning 1 regular season MVP and a Defensive Player of the Year award. But let's not forget, he was a winner too, earning a ring as the Spurs' second best player in 1999 and contributing to another chip in 2003 on a slightly more loaded Spurs team that now had Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, in addition to the great Tim Duncan. Now, there's a reason this man was on the NBA's 50th and 75th anniversary teams, and the fact that MP is already ahead of him on my GOAT list is an impressive accomplishment, to say the least.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. I hit that 5th spot. I'm in the 5th tier, so I'm moving up, man. As y'all see, moving up. So I'm right behind Stockton. I'm right behind John Stockton. So I should be passing him pretty soon. We about to get, like I said, we about to get this playoff going. It's our first, my first playoff game, my first postseason. Me and Wemby's first postseason. So this is a big night.
Make way
It's
for
a
the
big
player
night
of the
for us,
month.
man.
We got a ball.
Here we go. Showtime in San Antonio.
New stars emerge to inject a youthful exuberance. The San Antonio Spurs enter the postseason with the best record in the conference. But now, the stakes are higher. Will their dominance be tested as they go up against the Grizzlies? Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
After a long journey through the regular season, the playoffs have finally arrived, and we're set to bring you round 1 action from the West here on 2K Sports. Joined by Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies: Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brandon Clark out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Williams in at the 3. And for San Antonio, Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. And it's prime time in at the point guard position. You look at the Spurs, they had a great season and are expected to control their destiny in this series.
I'll tell you what, it'd be a shock if they didn't run through this series. With that said, we know anything can happen in the postseason.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. After the massive regular season he had, it's easy to see why there was so much hype surrounding MP heading into the playoffs, Grant.
Yeah, and a lot of pressure on him, too. When a player with the highest scoring average in the league gets to the postseason, the expectations are immense.
And Morant gets it to go on the assist from Williams.
Using the mid-range, Ja Morant consistent from there.
Here's primetime. Offensive rebound. Here's Vassell. Buries it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
I got nerves, boy.
And here's Memphis.
Come on, Clay. You nervous?
Morant looking around. Missed inside.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Here's primetime. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Morant, the pass to Bane.
He's going to settle in.
Three-pointer. Morant, no good. San Antonio has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Fires the 3.
There it is. Settle in. Settle in,
Here's
buddy.
primetime. Pounded by Morant. And primetime gets it to go.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Here's Morant. Connects on the foul line jumper.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And primetime gets it to go.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Up top, Morant, 11 feet out. That one rolls around and rims out.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him. When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Pass to Clark. Outside Morant. Left side Bane. Jackson outside. Williams with it. Covered by Johnson. Clock at 6. From deep, Bane. It doesn't go for him. And it's San Antonio's ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. And prime time gets it to go.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
Now here's Jackson. Inside, Morant uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Here's Primetime, hounded by Morant. Primetime can't get it to go.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
The lob, very well done.
Good feed from Ja. This demonstrates what an excellent leader he can be.
The Spurs have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Here's Primetime. Williams grabs the board. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Devin Vassell.
On top of being an elite athlete and inside scorer, Ja Morant has a great feel for the game. He's an excellent playmaker.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Tillman's checked in for Clark. Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. And it's Marcus Smart in for Williams. Call, Memphis. Zach Collins out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's prime time in at the 2 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Oladipo outside. Pass to Aldama. Just 4 to shoot. Smart for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Spurs.
Thanks, guys. Well, Primetime in their last time out against the Pistons had a huge game. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Now here's Oladipo. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Sohan's checked in for Collins. Here's Kennard. Jackson the screen. Kennard passes to Jackson. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. San Antonio's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. And Primetime gets it to go.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Smart against Jones. Jackson outside to end the run. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Hits the 3-pointer. Primetime's got 23 points.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Timeout called, Memphis. And the Spurs with some changes. Collins, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And it's Vassell in for Jones. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Clark is checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Williams comes in for Aldama. Bain, he's checked in for Kennard. And it's Ja Morant in for Oladipo. Now here's Smart. He's scoreless. Drops in the 3.
Quick trigger on display there from Ja.
San Antonio's got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Here's Primetime, hounded by Morant.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Here's Primetime. And again for 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Now here's Smart. Back to Morant. Puts up a three. Rebounded by Johnson. For San Antonio, they've gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Here's Primetime. Connects again from distance.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans have never seen.
And that last triple means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history. Here's Bane, and it's blocked by Collins. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And he drops the first. And the Spurs making a change here. Wembanyama's checked in. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. It's both from the stripe. 41 seconds left in the half. Morant, the pass to Clark. Pass to Bane. Just 5 on the clock to stop the run. And he lays it up and in.
Desmond Bane showing off his strength. That's a tough shot inside.
Here's Primetime, pounded by Morant. Here's Primetime, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
And so it's San Antonio firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Welcome, folks. Game 1 and a big deficit right now for the Memphis Grizzlies.
What stands out to me is how they're getting outworked, especially on the glass. No physicality whatsoever. This is where your fans start to feel let down, when you appear like you don't care.
And the truth is they do care. They're just playing like they don't. Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. They continue to press the advantage, a big halftime lead. They are in control.
The series playing out in their favor, and so far, they've been the better team.
They're playing with a lot of confidence right now. It's hard to see them slowing down.
That's for sure. They have the momentum. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. On the court for the Grizzlies. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Jaren Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Williams in at the 3. Now here's Bane. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Vassell.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Good! Another from 3.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history.
Yeah, 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved goodbye to the Thunder.
Outside, Williams. Kicks it out to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in the game. And again for 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in awe.
And you know he finds himself tied for 2nd place all time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
Yeah, equaling Game 6 Clay, who buried OKC back in 2016.
Good! Another from 3.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop him?
And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made.
12 triples, putting him neck and neck with Dame Lillard's record-setting game in 2021.
Connects again from distance.
What can you say but wow? I mean, he's done it. The most three-point makes in NBA playoff history.
A momentous achievement, one that'll surely be celebrated around the globe.
And Damian Lillard will have to content himself with second.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Let's go.
Jackson outside. Outside Bane. Looking to end the run. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of...
And another one!
He's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring. From 10 feet away. Morant, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And another miss by Memphis.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Gets the three to fall.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. Tries to break his ice. That one falls. Morant's got 11 points.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Here's primetime. Yet another bucket.
You see how easily he's getting buckets? To be this hot must be a heck of a feeling.
Man, and get this. He's now tied for the third most points in a playoff game ever.
Yeah, alongside Donovan Mitchell, who got 57 points in the bubble back in 2020.
Showing us his competitive nature, Desmond goes to the arc and drills the answer.
Primetime passes to Sohan. Here's Primetime. The three is up. Again! What an avalanche!
I mean, when you see a player get this hot in a playoff game, oh my.
Well, I know this. He now ranks third all-time for single-game scoring in the postseason. Simply stunning.
And he's not far off from Baylor and Jordan. Can he keep it going? We'll see.
Outside, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Morant. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. There's the triple. Offensive board. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama. Proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Vassell against Bane. Williams on the wing. No points so far. Here's Morant. Softly drops in the floater.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Pass to Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Here's Primetime. Good! That's another bucket!
His offensive excellence continues to be on full display.
And he's now moved into second all-time for scoring in a playoff game.
And with just one more bucket, he can surpass the #1 mark set by Michael Jordan.
And so the San Antonio Spurs making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision-making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. They've got Trey Jones, Devontae Graham out there with Doug McDermott. Then there's Zach Collins, and it's prime time in at the shooting guard position. That's the another bucket. Wow!
And with that bucket, if you can believe it, he sets a new all-time record for points in a playoff game.
Boy, the way he came out tonight, you could feel his level of focus. He put his team on his back and has delivered an incredible offensive show.
And Michael Jordan, the GOAT, holding that top spot for decades, to now witness someone break his record. I mean, this is crazy.
Prime time, can't get it to go.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Oladipo. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pick by Aldama. Fires from deep. And he jams it home with authority.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Jones against Smart. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Jackson surveying the D. For three, Oladipo sinks the tray. Oladipo's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Jaren Jackson Jr. with great vision found his man.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Clark is checked in for Aldama. Williams comes in for Kennard. Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Oladipo. And it's Morant in for Smart. Here's primetime. And got it! Another basket!
And that's 70!
He is unconscious. Jones against Morant. Jackson with a screen on Jones. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
This is a big target coming off the pick and roll. Jaren's lethal in this set.
Bane comes with a double. Pass to Jones. To the middle. Here's primetime. Guarded by Bane. Primetime. Can't get it to go.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Morant against Jones. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Here's the three. He can't hit that time. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. McDermott outside. Pass to primetime. Kicks it out to Collins. Now Jones. Here's primetime. Williams defending. He got it again! Sensational!
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Clark outside. Morant, the pass to Bane. The teardrop. Outside for Morant. Stolen by Jones.
And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the Spurs.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight. A nice 1-0 lead.
The key now is to carry this same energy forward and get that second win. These are the playoffs, so you can't afford to relax or think you've got the series in the bag.
And what a huge performance it was for primetime.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Moran against Jones. 5 to shoot. Here's Bain. Outside for Moran. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Down low. Lays it up and banks it in.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith.
And you just broke Michael Jordan's record for the most points scored in a playoff game. What does it mean for you to break a record like that on a stage like this?
Man, it means a lot. MJ's one of the all-time greats. Some say the greatest to ever do it. So to break one of his records, especially one in the playoffs where it's all about winning, I'm still wrapping my mind around it. But, it's a big deal.
How do you top an all-time performance like this?
I'm not worried about topping tonight. I just want to keep winning games. If we don't come out of this series on top, if we don't win a chip, this record's just a footnote.
I hear that. Thanks for your time, MP. We all look forward to seeing what you do next.
Thanks, Jamila.
Yes, sir. Broke MJ's record tonight. Y'all see it. I should have enough time. To give y'all game 2. So I'm gonna give y'all game 2. Gonna keep moving. And then when I get home tonight, I give y'all game 3 and 4. How about that? So that way I keep it, fresh. All right, I'm on my next player, which is Allen Iverson. I'm adding for Allen Iverson's spot on the GOAT list. So I'm moving up, y'all.
You're a legend for that one.
Winning these playoff games and winning titles is what moves you up in the GOAT category.
MP an extraterrestrial, man. He pulled up in the UFO.
Anytime you pass Michael Jordan in the record books, that's something pretty special. When MP's in the conversation, that's no surprise.
Most people remember John Stockton for being one half of the greatest pick-and-roll duo of all time. And when it comes to assists, he's got pretty much every record that you can think of. He's got the most all-time with 15,806 times. That's almost 4,000 more than Jason Kidd, by the way. He's one of 3 people to get 1,000 assists in a season, and he's done it 7 times. The other 2 guys, they did it once. He averaged the most assists per game in a single season with 14.54 in the 89-90 season, and he has 6 of the 7 best seasons of all time according to assists per game. And now I'm going to sound like a game show host here, but that's not all, folks. He was a tenacious defender, making 5 all-defensive teams. He was a 10-time All-Star, an 11-time All-NBA selection, a 2-time NBA steals leader, and a member of the NBA's 50th and 75th anniversary teams. But you know what's really crazy? He only missed 22 games total in his 19-year career. John Stockton is a Hall of Famer, an Iron Man, and perhaps the best pick-and-roll guard of all time. And despite all that, MP is better. Take a moment. Let that sink in.
All right, y'all, just passed John Stockton. I'm ranked right now. I'm ranked 30 right now in the GOAT list. I'm ranked 30 all-time GOATs. Ranked 30. So I'm on my way to, I'm on my way to passing, Allen Iverson, man, the answer. I'm about to pass him. In order for me to pass AI, what I gotta do? In order for me to pass AI, which I will pass him. So with his points per game, I know I passed that. This man had 11 All-Star teams, so it's crazy. I'm looking to pass him right now, so that's the goal. So my next player is Allen Iverson.
When I came into the league, I didn't think nobody would break the 100-point record. I mean, the way offense has been flowing, you had an idea. You see, D. Mitch had 71, but when MP came into the league, I thought, he could be the one to break it. And look what he did.
People around the league have been telling me it's just a matter of time, not if, but when MP would break Michael Jordan's single-game scoring record. But tonight he made the unbelievable a reality.
All right, it's 1 o'clock, y'all. I'm trying to press. I'm gonna skip all these. I'm gonna skip all these just so I can get to the game. All right. So I do have to leave soon. All right, so I'm gonna skip. Alright. We're going in the game. Make sure I don't need nothing. Nope. I got a press conference, so I'm gonna try to go talk to that press.
I've ever seen in the big game.
I need those post points, so we're gonna go talk to the press. Get into this game. Get into game
Clutch
two.
coming through. Way to go, MP.
At what point did you realize you were in the process of setting a new playoff record? And once you did, how did you maintain your focus and stay calm under pressure in a high-stakes game like this?
I didn't even realize I was on pace to break the record until late in the game when a couple of fans sitting courtside happened to mention it during the timeout. I knew I was playing well, but the stakes were high and the competition was intense. So honestly, I was just focused on winning the game. In the postseason, every possession counts. The margin of error is so small that you can't afford to think about anything else. Now that the game is over, I'm kind of speechless. I think the fact that I wasn't aware of it makes the achievement even more special. It happened because of hard work, focus, and determination, not selfishness.
Incredible performance tonight, MP. What does it do for the confidence of the team when they see you break the playoff record for most threes in a game?
That's an interesting question. On one hand, when you see one of your top shooters perform like this in a big spot, yeah, it gives you confidence. On the other hand, listen, we got a stacked lineup from top to bottom, and these guys all have the confidence in what they do on the court, so it's not like they need me to break records to believe in themselves. Ultimately, we play for each other, so more than confidence, when we see one of us go off like this, we feed off that energy, and we all play better. That's the biggest thing, really. The confidence is there no matter what, but yeah, the energy can come and go depending on the situation.
You heard it yourself. You heard that from Adrian, man. Adrian's on something, man. Adrian's on something. So, like I said, I'm about to get y'all in the game too. Hopefully I can finish it, which I should be able to. So we about to get in the game too right now.
Game time, bring the pain time.
I've been using the NBA.
I don't gotta talk to coach. All right, cool.
You got this, MP.
All right, let's get in the game too.
Round one continues with a refreshing surge. The San Antonio Spurs come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Memphis Grizzlies. Round one of the NBA playoffs continues.
We are just about ready to get underway here in Game 2 of the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. 2K Sports brings it to you live once again. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Now a look at Memphis's starting group. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Jaren Jackson is out there with Clark, and it's Williams at the 3. And for San Antonio, the forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Primetime is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 spot. We look at San Antonio. Well, they notched a big win in the series opener, trying to avoid a letdown here tonight. Greg, what do they need to do to maintain their momentum?
You know, Kev, first, I think they need to weather that early storm. They're going to face a desperate opponent. But once the game settles in, it's about playing smart and playing with energy. You're the favorite for a reason. Go out and show the world what you're made of.
If they could only hear that from you, that would guide them. That's a great piece of advice. A 3 ball. And he hits it from deep. 3 points there from Primetime. Well, Greg, this is clearly one of the biggest indicators that you've made it as a player. MP was just announced as the cover athlete for NBA 2K25. Wonderful work. Wow.
And Kevin, it might not sound like a big deal, but believe me, it's a big deal. MP landing the 2K cover is something that a lot of other stars in the league cover.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. 4-point game. Come off a really big loss on Sunday.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
It's the mark. Chalk up 2 there.
The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable to me.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Grizzlies have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Things really clicking for them at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
San Antonio's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Zohan. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Morant finds Bain. Jackson a screen on Vassell. Here's Bain. A second chance effort. Jackson passes to Clark. And finally they hit one. Clark's got his second bucket tonight.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Here's prime time. That one's off, still out of sync.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see...
Ooh, what a slam!
Oh, my.
What a slam!
Gracious.
Oh, wow. Okay, Ja turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
And it's prime time missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Bain kicks to Morant. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's the three. And he hits the triple. 3 points there on the shot from Primetime. Primetime's got 9 points.
As his career has progressed, Johnson has really improved as a playmaker.
Morant passes to Clark. Now Bain. Rebound by Sohan. Here's Primetime. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. One guy has been getting it done is Primetime.
They have to come up with a new wrinkle defensively because he is killing them from deep.
And the Spurs with some changes. Collins checked in for Wembanyama. Devontae Graham comes in for Keldon Johnson. And Jones subbed in for Primetime. Memphis also making some changes. Tillman's checked in. And Santi Aldama subbed in for Jackson. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Jones against Morant. It's stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Aldama with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. Morant finds Bain to the inside. Gets it to go. That one good from Tillman.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Jones against Morant. To the middle. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Outside, Smart. And it's off from three-point range. San Antonio leading. And Jones has it in the corner. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Jones against Morant. The three. That one, no good. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Spurs lead by 4. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
They've got Trey Jones. Collins is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's McDermott, and it's Graham in at the 2 spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
And Aldama slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Wembanyama down low. Jackson on him. Wembanyama, no good. Smart deciding where to go with it. Pass to Jackson. Aldama with the ball. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Spins. Jones, the pass to Graham. Collins setting the pick for Graham.
We're going to get back into this, man. My fault.
The Spurs with some changes. Sohan's checked in. And Keldon Johnson subbed in for Doug McDermott.
Right now.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Memphis.
Had a long rest.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Primetime in the last game against the Grizzlies had a huge game. He had an impressive number of points. And as you may have guessed with him, a lot of those were on the 3-ball. A mind-blowing effort. One that's going to be hard to repeat, but it's hard to bet against him. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. There's the pass to Smart. And another 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Zach Collins checked in for Wembanyama. And it's Vassell in for Trey Jones.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Bain passes to Aldama. Rebound by Sohan.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
And that one's good, Morant.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
It's Vassell on the wing. Passes to Primetime from the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with the three.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
56 seconds left in the first half. Clark dishes to Morant. Now, here's Bain. Still scoreless. Williams gets the bucket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. The three from Morant. The rebound by the Spurs. Latrey. Rebound by Williams. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Aldama finds Williams. Here's Morant. Three-pointer. A shot, no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's San Antonio. They're up by 5. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the San Antonio Spurs.
At the offensive end, they were playing it smart, running through the offense, then finding the open shot, and then they were hitting guys to get their open shots. It was very impressive, Ernie.
Yeah, kudos to them creating high percentage looks. Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. They did what they needed to in Game 1. Got the win, kept home court advantage. Big fella, how important was that?
It's nice, Ernie, but it means nothing. One loss here, and they relinquish home court advantage. Got to stay hungry.
Yeah, they can't sit back and get comfortable. This is when the adjustments are made. They need to be sharp for this one.
Momentum up for grabs.
I'll ask her.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
I just asked her.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. Really an incredible game from primetime.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Jaren Jackson is out there with Williams. And it's Clark in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Primetime. Spear is the open three to cap the break. Primetime's got the lead up to 8 now for San Antonio. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Driving inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got 13 points.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Right wing. Shoots from the elbow. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now tonight. That one goes. Count it. 30 points for Primetime.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Clark kicks to Bain. Shoots over Vassell. Bain, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
They get the rebound. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Wembanyama's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Morant finds Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. He has 5.
Well, Jackson has become a threat from range, taking and making those shots more consistently.
With the drive, and it's Primetime missing.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Morant passes to Williams. Memphis moving that ball around. Bain, no good. Spurs leading by 7. Pass to Primetime from deep. Good on the three-point shot. Primetime's got 33.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's are going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
To the paint, here's Morant. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Closer in, look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And the Spurs making a change here. Collins is checked in. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Tillman's checked in. And Santi Aldama is subbed in for Jackson. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Prime time, and he makes good on the layup. Prime time's got 10 points in the quarter.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
The three from Morant. Here's Bane, and the shot is good. Bane's got his first bucket in this one.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Here's prime time. Grizzlies with the rebound. Morant with a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
And it's prime time missing. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Bane looking around. Here's Tillman. Nailed from three-point land. Tillman's got 5.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
San Antonio shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That free throw good from primetime. And some changes here for the Spurs. Champagne's checked in, and Jones subbed in for Johnson. Then for the Grizzlies, Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Williams. And Smart subbed in for Bane. Morant against Jones. Pass to Aldama. And the three off target.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Fires from deep. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 10. The pass to Kennard. Lets it go with the 3. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Kennard's got himself on the board with 3 there. Down low. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Smart. Vassell against Kennard. Now here's Morant. Guarded closer. Can't hit from in close.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Offensive rebound. Collins finds Vassell.
Something Vassell is only improving at, recognizing these chances to drop an easy dime.
And so it's San Antonio with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We come back right after this. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
Stay aggressive. You need about 8 or 9 of those. Just let them fly.
I'm feeling maybe some of his guys are being too careful on shot selection, I think, guys. Changes for Memphis. Roddy's checked in, and it's Bane in for Victor Oladipo. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. Primetime is out there with Trey Jones. And it's Graham in at the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. Smart kicks to Jackson. Passes it to Roddy. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Kennard. From downtown. Good on the triple. Kennard's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I'm sure. Good, another from 3.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. Pass to Jackson, and stolen by Graham. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. And now a 7-point Spurs lead. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. A different look now for San Antonio. Johnson comes in for Devontae Graham. And it's Vassell in for Jones. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout, guys.
Thanks so much, David. So he gets them both. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's primetime, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
And stolen by Wembanyama. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And it's prime time missing. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Got a hand on it.
Good luck.
In transition, here come the Spurs. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
That free throw good from primetime. Here's Morant. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the fourth. Outside, Bain. And another miss by Memphis. Spurs leading by 10. Here's primetime. The layup off target. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Memphis. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, he's got some hop. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Morant against Vassell. Fade away. And it's Morant missing. Spurs shooting well, 50% from the floor. Here's primetime. Rips it home after the terrific move.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for the Spurs.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these. Connects again from distance.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And the Spurs with possession. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
A shot by Williams, no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky.
Good! Another from 3.
An incredible shooting display if you hadn't noticed already, and he just keeps it going.
Well, he now owns the second most three-point makes in a game in NBA playoff history. How about that? Fires for three. He got it again. Sensational.
What a
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? My strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night, And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?